How's it going, folks? So this is an incubator that we've bought off Amazon about a year ago, and it's about to go back into around here. It's going to be our first go for the spring. We also have the big Hovabator down in the basement, but this is a neat little small batch, you know, just to test your eggs out. And you know, it for what was it, 80 bucks I think. Wasn't too bad a deal. It's a pretty good simple design. You have this little manual here, and it tells you pretty much exactly what you have to do, just the 3 stages and the days that you fill up the water kind of thing. So you just put a reminder in your phone when to add the extra, and you just keep a tab on it, you know, top it up every day or so, and you know what, we've had 100% hatch rates out of this machine here. I believe we got it off Amazon. And you know, it's just a nothing special little batch. It advertises that you can fit 12 eggs in there, but to be honest with you, I believe we only fit about 10. We're gonna give her a go for our first go for this spring, and you know, see if she still works. And we'll confirm just how many we can fit in there. Alrighty, folks, so as you can see, we have managed about 11 eggs in there. Mind you, the one blue one there is an Americana Bantam, just a tester one to see if she'll go. And we're going to probably put some other Bantams in our Hovabator there, likely Silkies and some Rose Combs. But we got a good 11 in there, so you can almost guarantee probably about 10 regular chicken eggs, and they should cycle. So the tricky poo here is to get this little probe to go into that little slot, and once you've got that, you can plug it in, and then it will go through a test cycle, and away you go. So you can see and make sure that all your eggs roll, and it looks like we're pretty good here. They all seem to be rolling. And yeah, for the first few little days there, you've got it in just your center go, and she'll look after herself here. You just got to make sure that she's topped up. I leave the bottom foam part on. It comes with the top part too. You can, if you're in a really drafty area, you can put that in too, and it has a little slot that you can put your plug in through. I find that just the bottom, you know, we keep the water warm and everything, so it helps it evaporate and keep the humidity up in here. It does have its temperature gauge, which I don't know if I'll get that to focus or not. It'll bring itself up to temperature, has its little warning thing. You can adjust it, but it comes already preset to everybody's recommended, which kind of escapes me at this point. Anyways, this here is your little candling light. It actually works fairly decent. You just gotta wait till nighttime or go in a dark room or whatever, or have it in a dark room or whatever, and it works excellent for candling. My daughter's talking to me too. She's actually mocking me, I think. Mind you. Anyways, we'll get back to you in 21 days, and and we'll see how we did on our 1-year anniversary of buying this thing and giving her a go. See you there. How's it going, folks? Bit of a wet day out here. Gonna try a new segment. We're gonna call it the Gas of Kindness, and we're just gonna shout out to kind people and kind things they're doing, and this week's another YouTube channel. His name's JFerris306. He reached out to me during that one video I was talking about giving the Tim card away. He wanted to donate an extra $5 to make somebody's day. And I told him don't worry about that, but we'll come up with an idea maybe one day, and we'll maybe do something to make somebody's day bright. And you know, he was telling me about he was going through a hard time. He had an accident and he's still recovered, and he's got kind people around him helping him through his therapy and everything, getting back on his feet. So to Jay Ferris and your family that are helping each other out there, that's awesome. Cast of kindness to you guys. All you guys are watching, go check out his channel. He's got a YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the description down below. And that's all we're doing with this cast of kindness. We're just talking about kind people and cool things they're doing. Alright, back to the video. Okay, so I was getting worried these wasn't going to hatch out. We got this one here that's right pipped good. And this one's pipped. And then this one, hard to see, but it's as well pipped. Hard to see the other ones on the other side. I'll have to try and reach around and get a better look after. But yeah, we're 3 days after the expected hatch day, which that's never happened with this incubator before. But this could have a lot to do with my own eggs, because it was pretty cold when we harvested them. So, anyways, we'll get back to you when we've hatched these boogers out, and we'll you know, so we won't see what we wind up with. Hard to see the little guy, but we had that little bantam egg hatched last night. Very, very neat markings on it. That happened while I was sleeping, so sorry I didn't get the zipping or anything like that. And we got a couple more pipped in there, so there'll be some more hatching yet. Okay, as you can see, that one has zipped across, and looks like it's gonna hatch any minute. So weird that what is it, like 3 or 4 days after expected hatch day, and here they are just popping all out. Never had that happen before, but maybe it's my eggs more than the incubator, so I can't really, you know, take it away from this thing. And there was another one I seen in here that was pipped, so it looks like we're gonna get a few more yet. Stay tuned. Welcome to the world, little buddy. Hard to get an angle in there for you guys, but you can see he's popped out of the shell. Oh, and we're waking up. These first little moments of life are always so clumsy and awkward for these guys. You generally want to leave them in the incubator for a couple of reasons. You want them to puff up and dry out before they're exposed to any kind of a draft. Also, you don't want to dry out the inside of this incubator just for any other eggs that may be pipped. So you got to give them a good chance. But these fellas, they're fine for a good day and a bit after hatching without any water or food, because they absorb their having a little nap. They bump into that probe and make it beep sometimes. Anyways, they absorb that yolk sac just before they hatch. That's what happens when they pip. When they pip, they're just having a breather and then taking in some oxygen, and as soon as their lungs are working for that, they immediately start absorbing that yolk sac. And generally, after they're done absorbing the yolk sac, is when they've got the energy to zip it and bust the heck out. And as you can see, they're flopping around, having a great time getting to know their siblings. And our new little buddy's still back there, just, you know, catching their breath. You know, that's a lot of exercise getting out of a shell. So usually they kind of flop around a little bit like he's done, and then they have a little bit of a nap, and then they get back to her. And basically by the time they get in the brooder, they're ready to, you know, kind of walk around, take a quick little look for a minute, and then have another nap. They're so tired. Okay. Okay, so we're a day later from when, actually this will be almost 2 days after these guys have hatched now. And we just got the 4 from the hatch out. There was 2 others that I did try and do an assisted hatch with them because they got stuck and it just didn't work out. They were just too underdeveloped and they couldn't stand. And I mean, it's just the way it goes sometimes when you're brooding and hatching. This was definitely the worst hatch out we've had thus far. It goes to show, I mean, not everything works out perfect when you try and film it. But at any rate, we're going to do another hatch in that incubator. I don't think it was the incubator fault, and I don't think it was our process's fault. I think it more had to do with the eggs being early season and it was very cold. This little bantam chickie, oh my goodness, is it ever cute. So we got more bantams in the incubator, which is actually in the room next door to the brooders here. That's a bigger incubator, so we'll get quite a few more out of that. I always like these ones that hatch out of our birds with the white around their eyes. Very cute. Anyways, so just keep it keep tabs on the channel there, and we'll keep you up to date on the next hatch of that incubator, the Amazon unit there. I'll probably just keep you up to date in the shorts unless there's a request for another full-length unit. We can likely make that happen. Alrighty, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We got more cute little chickies here, and yeah, the Cornish birds are just big, crazy, and lazy, eating like crazy. Looks like I gotta fill their water or food or feeder again. I was legit just down here an hour ago, so time for a bigger jar, I think. Well, till next time, take her easy, be safe.